welcome to Myers ASMR. How are you doing? Did you know that the source within you adores you? Yeah, the source within you adores you. You know what I adore? One thing I adore is sweet potato pie. Yes, Lord. And I made this one on Thanksgiving and I saved it in the freezer. And I made it with eggnog in place of the condensed milk, and it really gives it a much better taste. So let's dig in. Look at that gorgeousness. So freaking good. For most of my life, I was using a deep dish crust, but the regular just gets done better. It's firmer and it's easier to bake. Yes, Lord. Sweet potato pie is one of the treasures of the earth, and I use actual fresh potatoes that I boil and peel myself. It's very easy. I've never even used a recipe. And because I grew up baking so much as a kid, I knew how to make cakes from scratch, all that good stuff. One day I just started making sweet potato pies just like that. Nobody showed me. And I've been doing them the same way ever since. Because that's pretty much what I know. My mom said they were good, and they were good to me. Since 2 crusts come in the pack, I usually make 2 pies at a time. So for this regular pie crust, I would use, depending on the size of the sweet potatoes, I would use about 3 or 4 sweet potatoes. Boil them until they're soft. Probably, I would say between a half an hour and an hour. And yes, even though you're going to bake them, which means cooking them all over again, the thing is, they have to be soft. Otherwise, you're going to have hard chunks in your pie. Hey, maybe you like that, but I don't. because this was for Thanksgiving, I used 2 eggs and probably about a cup of eggnog. I mean, I don't even measure. I just pour. Same goes for the sugar. Take the bag, whatever looks right. Yeah, that looks right. Put in my spices. Vanilla extract. I like a lot of cinnamon and nutmeg, so I probably used about 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Probably maybe half a teaspoon of cloves. Blend it all together, with the mixer. Then I taste it, before I bake it. And it's usually about right. You don't want your batter too liquidy, otherwise it might not firm up, or it might burn in your efforts to get it firm. But I noticed that when the pie cools, it firms up. I bake it for about an hour on 350. And there you have it. It is divine. Oh my goodness. I want another piece, but I'm not gonna do it to myself. That is peach tea that I made. I think it's peach green tea. And I added hibiscus leaves and alfalfa. Let's talk about people smarts. Because isn't it great to get better and better every day in every way? I'm on the asserting your needs chapter. Asserting your needs. And Mr. Mel Silberman talks about being persistent, and he says the 3 techniques are reminding, requesting, and encouraging. And he defines those. Remind, although you have asserted yourself until you're blue in the face, the other person may continue to behave as before. One option is to remind the person frequently what behavior is acceptable and what is not, until change occurs. Through repetition of your expectation, the other person learns that you will persist regardless of his or her forgetfulness or attempts to discourage you. There are 3 key elements in using reminding as an option. 1. Select a specific behavior you'd like to change, such as keeping the family room tidy or getting to the meeting on time. 2. Communicate your expectation on a regular basis. Don't wait for infractions to occur. 3. Avoid other remarks and criticism. criticism. Give the plan a week. Express appreciation for any encouraging efforts during the week. You can state your expectation verbally or in writing. If you verbalize your reminder, keep it simple and brief. For example, you might say, please remember to blank. Or, I'm counting on you to blank. If you feel like a nag, try leaving written messages or creating a small sign, a short note that says, reminder, blank, can be very effective. Reminding is a slow but steady method. I'll repeat that. Reminding is a slow but steady method. Reminding is a slow but steady method. Okay, so this is just an aside from the book. You know, when we're trying to influence and inspire behaviors in others, we have to be patient because they have their ways, and their ways dominate in their own minds and psyche. So we have to be willing to put in the time and patient effort to try to get the behavior that we seek. Just be kind and understanding and nice about it. I know it can be hard. Lord have mercy. Okay. Its success, depends on systematic, quiet repetition. Some people resist using this approach by claiming she should know what she's supposed to do. That may be true, but she may not know how serious you are about the matter. Repeated reminders not done in the spirit of nagging can convey your determination. I'm putting a check mark where I'm going to pick up the next time. Don't you just love self-help books? So much wisdom and knowledge that we probably wouldn't get otherwise. Yeah, reading is fun. Reading is great. Opens up many avenues. Hey, if you like what I'm doing here, like and subscribe, donate to my Cash App. Catch me in the next video.